Parishioners, we have approximately 6 to 7 months with this person. So without any further delay, let us get to know Brother Dorson and let us get to know the topic that is close to his heart. What's your favorite part of the Mass?
My favorite part is the consecration.
How do you start your day?
So we begin early in the seminary. So the moment I get up, spend some short time in prayer, and then get ready for our community prayers. So we have morning prayer followed by time of meditation and then Mass before breakfast.
What saint inspires you the most?
There's more than one. In fact, there are two. The first one is Saint Francis Xavier, missionary, and second one is somebody very contrasting. Saint Teresa of Child Jesus gives us two aspects, one active and one contemplative. I think that's important in our religious life.
What's a common challenge in ministry?
I think the common challenge in ministry is keeping in touch with people, because you got so many people to keep in touch with, and also to find time to pray.
How do you unwind after a busy day?
I like reading, so usually before bed I watch something and then read a book and then finish my prayers and go to sleep.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
And the best advice I received was from a nun when I was a kid in school. She mentioned this something which I found very helpful and interesting now when I look back. She said, pray to God and ask Him to show what He wills for you in life, and be open to whatever He shows you.
How do you maintain your spiritual life?
Especially praying the rosary every day, spending some time in front of the Blessed Sacrament, and saying some other prayers and reading some spiritual book.
What's one thing you wish everyone knew about a priest?
Priests are not perfect. We're just like you and everyone else. And we are striving, we are struggling. So I think in a seminarian, we may not be perfect. We are not perfect at all. But we need your help, we need your support. We may not say it outrightly and often, but we do need your support and help and prayers.
What's your favorite liturgical season?
My favorite liturgical season is the season of Lent. It gives me time for maybe reflecting on the life of Christ and also my own life, and putting things in order maybe.
What inspired you to pursue priesthood, and how did you discern your vocation?
So it's not one particular incident that enforced my decision to join the priesthood, but rather a series of decisions. I had seen priests who were very dedicated. That did sow a seed to a certain extent, and I was working for 7 years before joining. I had everything, but I realized that there's something missing in my life, that joy and happiness which I was longing for. I should have been happy with what I had, and that sort of got me thinking and reflecting on what really is the true source of happiness, and that really got me to think about the priesthood. And then I realized that it's not that I choose the priesthood, but God has chosen me.
What are some common misconceptions people have about the priesthood?
One of the common misconceptions people have of the priesthood that if you are very active in the parish, a boy is active in the parish, a girl is active in the parish, or is prayerful, he or she should become a priest or a nun, but God will be having other plans in mind. Second thing is that people think that those who join the priesthood are those because they have lost something in life, and as a result they've joined the priesthood. So when I was working and when I decided to leave my job and join the seminary, some of my friends were wondering they asked me whether I wasn't happy with my job, and I was having some problems at home, or I had a break in my relationship. But rather I think it's God gives you everything you want, but then you realize that it is not what you really need, and God shows you later that what you really need in life is something else, and then you decide to take a step of joining the priesthood or a religious life.
Can you share a memorable moment or experience that reinforced your commitment to your vocation?
One thing which really helped me too was that when I was doing my Regency year, that is the year between our philosophical studies and our theological studies, I was in the boarding at Dadar at Our Lady's Home. Being a religious, being a seminarian, and a married person would have other priorities, but because I am not a married person, I don't have a family per se to take care of. I'm able to give myself more. I've seen the priest also who was working over there giving himself entirely to the work, and that really affirmed my decision to continue my studies in the priesthood, because I realized that as a seminarian, as a priest, I can give myself entirely to God and also to His people.
What challenges did you face during your formation and how did you overcome them?
So one of the first challenges I faced was, I think, when I left my job, not having a fixed salary coming in. And God gives you a grace the moment you make a decision that He shows you that it is something very minor and it is taken care of. And waking up early in the morning for prayers and mass and all. But I did have very good spiritual directors who helped me through my journey in the seminary. Good rectors and formators who really helped me at times when I had questions, I had doubts, and also my family did help me, encourage me and stood with me, and also companions in the seminary who I can share with, we can share our problems with each other and accompany each other in our journey.
What advice would you give to someone considering a vocation to the priesthood or religious life, or someone who isn't sure what is their vocation in life?
So one thing is, if you're not sure what is your vocation in life, pray about it, because prayer does give you a lot of clarity, gives a lot of answers. And prayer does not mean only praying the rosary or going for mass, it also means spending some time in prayer, personal prayer, listening to the voice of God, because we like to speak but not hear. Secondly, God will give you a clarity of what He wants you to do in life. And if you feel that you are called to the priesthood or religious life, speak to someone about it, continue praying, and God will surely answer your prayers and help you in this decision that you have taken or that He wants you to take.
So thank you so much, Brother Dorson, for these
Welcome.
insights into vocation. We wish you all the best and welcome into our parish also.
Thank you very much.